Morning. Oof, it's cold. Just got into the office. I'll wait for a few to jump on. As always, I don't own the rights to this music. What is that? I don't own the rights to this music. If you jump on, say hello, don't be shy. And then very, very quick one today, so a lot of you will probably catch replay again as always, but there's a live to be done, so I'm doing it. I need to buy a new pen. My pens are running out. How's everyone doing? Shout me up, even if you are on the recording. I'll say hello at a later time. Hello baby, right? Just spoken to you. Oh, freezing today. Sitting here with a little heater under the table. Courage hat. I don't know what that stain is. I think it's from your shake. All good. Jump on, say hello. Hope everyone's well. What day is it today? Is it Tuesday? Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. So, a day about progression. So I wanted to talk to people. I'll get cracking. A lot of people can catch the replay. About progress and mindset. So a lot of people know I'm a big advocate on supporting mental health, whether it be through the clothing brand or just me personally as a person. I like to kind of put people where they should be and help them in any way I can. And that may be as simple as someone wants a job and I can make an introduction, or a bit more of a in-depth chat, if you like, bit of coaching, if you know what I mean. But the importance of mindset and progression. So those of you that know me, I suffer with dyslexia. I'm dyslexic, which puts me off certain things, if I'm honest. My biggest battle with myself is myself. So courses and stuff like that, I always put courses off because mentally the revision side and everything else just blows my brain because I'm dyslexic. On most of the subjects I've ever studied, the practical side's been easy without sounding big-headed, but the theory side, the revision, the reading and everything else, putting what's in here onto paper, has always been a huge challenge. But myself and Kelly, when we got together, we had some plans, we got a lot of goals for our future and everything else, and a lot of it is about getting out of comfort zones. And we have a little saying in our house, always moving forward. Sounds a bit military, doesn't it? A bit Call of Duty, but it's just how we progress things and make things happen. We always want something to celebrate at the end of the week. So it could be we're quite tight for money or something like that, but we might have some paint left over and paint the bathroom, so the house is always progressing. There's always something we're doing where the house is moving forward. And I've actually challenged myself in the last year to get these courses nailed that I need to get nailed. So in the last year I've trained on the way to level 2 counselling, business startup course, health and nutrition course, strength and conditioning course. The business startup course actually got signed off this weekend, so that's my last course now till Christmas. But in April I'm going on my PT level 3. So everything I've set out to achieve, I've achieved. There's been a few bumps in the road, a few tantrums, because it just wasn't lodging in my head. I had to rely on audios and different approaches to stuff and a bit of one-on-one help and stuff like that. But that's what happens. And then add to that the fact that me and Ash have started up a business which is completely self-funding. So even with that, there's a lot of revision, a lot of mistakes to be made, a lot of education to be gained. My head at times becomes very full, and I need to have a day playing Call of Duty or something, or Champ Manager, just to shut my head back down again, basically, and approach things from a different way. But the mindset of progression and always moving forward is so vital. A lot of people I know that suffer with some sort of anxiety or mental health, obviously it can come at different levels, but I've found a lot of people have not got much to work towards, or they don't know what they want to work towards, if that's a better way of putting it. And I've noticed from my own point of view, I'm a better person when I'm working towards something, whether it will be building courage, strength conditioning side of things, my Herbalife company, whatever it is I'm doing, just being around the kids and Kelly, as long as we're working towards something and the kids are progressing, then it's still progression, it's still something that we're doing as a family. All of a sudden you start forgetting your faults or your challenges. I actually listened to a really good audio 2 or 3 times now called Limitless on Audible, and it's again a guy with certain disabilities, and he's basically trained his brain to take information in, even though he's in a box of whatever he suffers with. So I decided to take the same sort of action with myself. And like I say, all the courses I've listed, I've passed. I've now booked on a personal training level 3 in April, and I can't wait to get on it. Where normally in the past, if I got put on a course, I'd dread in the course because of the mental side of things, because I'm dyslexic. So I suppose my message today is, in different areas we've all got different things and different things holding us back. If you change that anchor into progression and purpose, I promise you it won't solve mental health, because it's a very in-depth thing, but it gives you that thing to work towards. It gives you that happy distraction, if you like. And if you can keep spinning it, so even if something goes wrong on the course or whatever it is you're doing, that it's a learning point, it's an education point, it's not a telling off. That progression, that mindset of always moving forward actually takes away the pain of just being stagnated, if you like, and just being stuck in a spot. So that's kind of what I want to get across today. We're very close to New Year. Most years now, from about 2007, I've done some sort of video on goal setting and things like that. I'm more than happy to do it again if people want me to, but approach it with the mindset of progression. So for example, if you look at New Year, I use that as a prime example. Most people want to save more money, lose a bit of weight, maybe cut back on alcohol, whatever it may be. Their first action is New Year's Eve to do the opposite. They get pissed, they spend their money, and they put on weight by eating crap. So to me, that's never made sense. I know I think differently. Maybe it's dyslexia, maybe it's just how I process information, but that doesn't make sense to me. Where I'm on my weight loss journey, 5 stone down, looking to build more muscle, etc., etc., feeling so much better for it energy-wise. Even though I look knackered today because I've had a lot on, I feel great energy-wise. My next progression will be something that takes me towards my goal, not away from it. So that's the mindset progression shift that you're having, and it does give you clarity, it does give you a purpose, it does move you forward. I mean, I'm 41 now. I wish I would have thought like this at 21, but I have to learn. What that does do, again, for mindset and progression, I now make sure my kids are understanding that information, and then if they choose to, they can go on and do whatever they need to do with the same sort of mindset. So it's that simple, guys. As you're looking over the next month, as you're getting over Christmas, a lot of people get stressed this time of year. Have a look at what can take you forward, what's going to take you closer to where you're going to be, and what actions take you away from where you're going to be. Those actions might not necessarily be detrimental all the time. So if you're catching up with friends and having a few drinks, do it. Don't not have them drinks. If you're on a diet and you want a snack, do it. Don't not have that snack, but make sure that snack doesn't turn into every day, and every day then your bad habits kick back in. Always be working towards what you want, not away from it. New Year's Eve is a great example. We all set goals and targets we're going to do. Day 1 of the goals and targets, we're pissed up. Day 2 of the goals and targets, we're hungover. So it's day 3 before you even start, and most people have given up then. And that's exactly why they've given up. Every action they've taken since setting that goal has taken them away from their goal. It doesn't make sense to me. So guys, that's something to consider. That's my little message today. Always moving forward, mindset and progression. And if you want a bit more on goal setting and how I approach my goals, then I'll do a video on that. I know a lot of you tend to reach out via inbox instead of publicly because of whatever reason, you're just more comfortable. Not a problem at all. If anyone wants to meet for a coffee, I'm at the stadium most days, as you know. Always moving forward, guys. Progression, not perfection. Take care. Peace.